Galangal root, also known as chewing John or Little John. Its healing properties are what we're going to be talking about first, and then we will go into the magical properties. Its anti-inflammatory effects. Galangal contains compounds that help reduce inflammation in the body, making it beneficial for conditions like arthritis and joint pain. You'll have to excuse me, I got a cold, and talking a lot does ram this up, so this is my 9th show I'm doing. Got one more to do, and I'll get through it. I always do. I'm a trooper. Okay, so anti-inflammatory properties can alleviate discomfort associated with various inflammatory diseases. Antioxidant activities. The root is rich in antioxidant, including polyphenols, which help combat oxidative stress and protect cells from damage caused by free radicals. This property is linked to a reduced risk of chronic diseases, including cancer and neurodegenerative disorders. Neurodegenerative disorders. Digestive health. Galangal has been traditionally used to treat digestive issues such as bloating, gas, and indigestion. It stimulates the production of digestive enzymes and can help alleviate nausea and vomiting. Cancer-fighting potentials. Some studies suggest that Galangal may have anti-cancer properties. Okay, that word I wrote together instead of like spreading it apart. Particularly against colon, breast, and liver cancer cells. The active compound Galangal, I guess it would be called, has shown promise in inhibiting the growth of cancer cells in laboratory settings. Galangal is, immune support system. Galangal is believed to enhance the immune system, helping the body fight off infections. Its antimicrobial properties can combat harmful bacteria and fungi, contributing to overall health. Cognitive function. Emerging research indicates that Galangal may support cognitive health and protect against age-related decline. Certain compounds in Galangal may reduce symptoms of depression and improve memory. And 7, we got fertility enhancement. Galangal has been linked to improved male fertility, with studies suggesting it may increase sperm count. Now, culinary uses. Preparation for it. Start with fresh Galangal by washing it thoroughly and peeling tougher outer skin with a vegetable peeler knife, as the root is dense and fibrous. So you could just use this, instead of, if you don't have your own, which I don't know too many people that grow Galangal, and put these little pieces in your soup or curry or stir fries, or mince it finely to release more flavor. And this is more or less minced. Grating it is possible, but can be difficult to do because of its hardness. So that's why, just get you some of that. This would be fine. Use small amounts, as Galangal has a strong citrusy and slightly pine-like flavor. Excuse me. But that's citrusy and pine-like. I've never actually tasted it, but I think I'm going to. Okay. Soups and broths you can add to it. To Thai Tom Yum or other Southeast Asian soups for aroma and therapy. Curries and spice pastes. Incorporate minced or grated galangal into curry paste or marinades. Stir fry. Thin slices can be sautéed with vegetables or meats to infuse dishes with its distinctive taste. Dried or powdered galangal, which that's what this is, dried. Dried chips or powdered galangal can be used in soups, stews, spice blends, or marinades. Powdered galangal is convenient and shelf stable, but slightly less potent than the fresh root. So medical and wellness uses, if you're doing a tea, the dried galangal root, about 1 to 2 teaspoons per 3 cups of water, or tablespoons per 3 cups of water. You can add honey, lemon juice, fresh ginger, cinnamon stick, or cloves for extra flavor and benefits. If using dried galangal, wash it thoroughly to remove dust or debris. Boil the water. Bring the 3 cups of water to a boil in a saucepan. Place the dried galangal, your 1 to 2 tablespoons, into that saucepan. And you can simmer for 2 to 3 minutes for a milder taste, or 5 to 10 minutes for a stronger taste. And you strain it in a strainer, a thin metal strainer or cheesecloth, discarding the galangal pieces. And serve warm, optionally sweetened with honey or lemon. And topical applications. You can crush the galangal, fresh galangal or the dried galangal, and then into a paste to apply to sore muscles. If you do this, you could probably even put it in a blender and then use it for your poultice. And then preparing the dried galangal before cooking. Dried galangal should be rehydrated so it softens. So rehydrate it by soaking it in warm water for about 15 to 30 minutes until it's kind of pliable, which makes them easier to slice, chop, or blend into a paste. For maximum flavor release, you can also add lightly bruised or crack the slices, this is if you got the fresh, using the back of a knife or a pestle, your mortar and pestle, or gentle pressure with your fingers. If you prefer a finer texture, grind the dried galangal into a powder using the spice grinder or mortar and pestle. 1 teaspoon of powder is roughly equivalent to 2 thin slices of dried galangal. Now, the side effects of dried galangal. It is generally considered safe for most people when used normally, in normal culinary amounts, but it can cause side effects in some individuals, especially if consumed in large quantities or used medicinally without guidance. So, common side effects. Digestive upset. High doses may cause stomach irritation, nausea, or diarrhea in sensitive individuals. Allergic reactions. Rarely people may develop allergic responses to galangal, especially if they are allergic to ginger or something in that family. Zingiberaceae. I have some of these names, I don't know the Latin herbal names, botanical names, but sounds fun. I guess that's the family gingers in. Bitter taste or aftertaste. Some people find the flavor too strong or bitter, which may be unpleasant but is not harmful. And then potential health concerns. Drug interaction. Galangal contains compounds like galangine or galangin and eugenol, which can interact with certain medications, particularly, here we go again, blood thinners or anticoagulants due to possible effects on blood clotting. Pregnancy and breastfeeding. While traditionally used for nausea and digestive issues, its safety in pregnancy and breastfeeding has not been fully established. It should be avoided or used under medical supervision. And surgery risk. Because of its possible anticoagulant effects, it should be avoided before surgery or if you are on anticoagulant therapy. So, there again, you should be cautious. People with bleeding disorders or on blood thinners, thinning medications, those with known allergies to ginger or related herbs, pregnant or breastfeeding individuals, consult a healthcare provider before use. The bottom line, dried galangal root is generally safe in normal culinary amounts, but excessive use or medicinal dosing can lead to digestive discomfort, allergic reactions, or interactions with certain medication. If you have a medical condition or on medications or are pregnant or breastfeeding, consult a healthcare professional before using it regularly or in high doses. Now, you can make a tincture also, and to do that, you will shake, watch my video. You'll add this on tinctures, making tinctures. You will put this in a jar, put alcohol over it, the vodka, the brandy, or the gin, 90 proof, and, make sure that it's probably about 1 inch over it, and you will store it in a cool, dark place and shake every 1 to 2 days for 10 to 14 days on this one. For a milder tincture, you can extend to 2 weeks, and for more potent, 2+ weeks is common. Your length of time that you're letting it brew. And safe dosage of galangal root tincture is, it's common. Generally, starting dose is about 1/2 to 1 teaspoon per dose, taken 3 to 4 times daily. This is equivalent to roughly 20 to 40 drops if you're doing a dropper. And full dropper is 20 drops, half dropper is 10 drops, so 1/2 teaspoon equals 20 drops, 1 teaspoon equals 40 drops. And typical daily range would be 1/2 to 1 teaspoon, 3 to 4 times daily. Now, the galangal root magical properties, which most of my customers do buy this for. Galangal is revered in various magical traditions in its protective, energizing, and transformative properties, making a powerful ally in spell work and rituals. Protective properties. Galangal root is used in magical practices for its protective qualities. It is believed to ward off negative energies and evil influences. Practitioners may also place galangal under their doormat or carry it in a mojo bag to create a protective barrier around their home and personal space. I used to keep it in my mojo bag because it's also a good herb for Scorpios, in case anybody's a Scorpio out there. Enhancing psychic abilities. This root is considered a psychic booster, enhancing intuitive and divination skills. It is commonly used in rituals to deepen one's connection to psychic abilities and clear spiritual fog. Excuse me. allowing for greater clarity and insight. Many practitioners place Galangal root on their tarot cards or other divination tools to amplify their readings and enhance their spiritual connection. Energizing and transformative qualities. Galangal root is known for its ability to stimulate, invigorate the life of forces within the individual. It is often used in rituals aimed at personal transformation and empowerment. The root is believed to activate the solar plexus and the sacral chakras, promoting creativity and personal will while helping to dissolve energetic blocks that hinder progress. Practitioners may burn dried Galangal root during rituals to clear obstacles and visualize their intentions, manifesting with clarity and strength. Now, love and passion. In addition to its protective and energizing properties, Galangal root is also associated with love and passion. It is used in spells to attract romantic relationships and enhance sensual energy. The warm, spicy aroma of Galangal is thought to stimulate desire and emotional intimacy between partners, making it a popular ingredient in love potions and enchantments. Now, we've got Galangal root in court case and legal matters. Galangal root, also known as chewing John, little John, or court case root, is a ginger family herb used in hoodoo, folk magic, and some Western esoteric traditions. For legal protection, favorable court outcomes, and hex breaking. Traditional uses in court case magic. In hoodoo and folk magic, court case refers to any spell work related to legal matters, from civil disputes to criminal cases. Galangal is one of the main botanicals in these formulas. It is believed to protect the practitioner from legal trouble or negative influences in court, influence the judge or jury for a favorable decision, break hexes or curses that may be affecting the case. A common ritual involves chewing the root, often just, a small piece, and spitting the cud onto the courtroom floor before the judge enters. I would not do that. This is from 200 years ago, and courtrooms are different now, because what it was like when the judge walked over it, but the judge is nowhere near you in the courtroom, and you don't want to get in trouble for spitting on the courtroom floor. It's based on an older African foot track magic tradition. Now, what you could do is, each of these judges have a parking space, and it usually will say what judge is where. You could put it by where they would get out of their car. Do it there would be a lot safer than spitting it in the courtroom. I mean, we're only talking about a little piece anyway. So judges, do not get mad at me. It won't mess up your shoe. Just a little teeny piece. Chew it, and then I would do that. Just, put it on the ground. You don't have to spit. Spit's a bad word. Sounds bad. Just take it and place it nicely there by where the judge would walk to get to his chambers. Okay, so protect it. It's believed to protect the practitioner from legal trouble or negative influences in court. Did I already say that? Yeah, I already said that. Okay, so we were talking about the spitting it on the floor, which is not good. So we explained how to do that. Other folkloric and magical applications beyond court cases. Galangal root is used for hex, but you can also carry this with you. You know, just carry a little bit with you in a little pouch, a little mojo bag. You know, doesn't have to be a whole lot, just a little bit of this with your soda-like crystal. And that you've had being empowered by your candle work, you know, your court case candles, and take it with you. Okay, so beyond court cases, Galangal root is used for hex breaking and curse removal, lust and attraction magic. Historically, it was considered an aphrodisiac. Money and luck, and that's what I used to put at my mojo bag for, was for money and luck, because, like I said, it was the Scorpio herb for that. So, and probably still is. I just lost that book somewhere that I haven't thought about it for a long time till I got to this. Money and luck carried in a leather mojo bag with silver to draw prosperity. And then we've got protection and psychic development, worn as a talisman or burned in protective washes. Preparation and handling, chewing. The root is hard. It's often boiled briefly to soften before chewing. And mojo bag. Carry in a leather bag with silver for protection and luck. Incense can be combined with white sandalwood for protective incense. Burned, used to break spells or clear energy. And that is it for Galangal, Little John Chewing John court root. And next will be ginger.